And you guys get back. And when you guys get back, it's past midnight when you arrive at the headquarters. Everyone is asleep except for Shimada, who is on watch.
69-inch Shimada.
69-inch Shimada.
Was there attack? Was there an attack here?
When Shimada sees you guys, he says, "No, Sir Matsume, are you all right? You all seem wounded."
Oh, well, we had a scuffle with the undead this evening.
You should see the other guy.
He's dead.
Of course, he was dead when we found them.
Actually, something did happen while you were gone.
Yeah.
A lone warrior came to the dojo. They were armed with a weapon, and we thought they were going to attack us, but they said that they were looking for Moyasu.
Hmm.
And then they left.
Lots of people hate Moyasu.
I just give Hero a look like I'm disappointed in him.
It's either Moyasu or someone who's wants that bounty and is just real polite.
They were wrapped in a traveling cloak, a heavy one.
What was the wind like?
I think Makoto was the one who met with them. You should ask her for the details.
We ask her for the details.
You guys go in, and Makoto is sleeping. Makoto is snoring very loudly. She has like her own room in the dojo now. She's very loud. When you guys wake her up, she like wakes up and says, Lord Mitoriyama, I'm training. Oh.
What?
I put a hand on her shoulder and talk to her in
doesn't let
Orcish.
his orcs sleep, okay? They are awake all the time. I'm just kidding.
That's what the battle drugs are for. Read battle drugs as straight meth.
Yeah.
And,
So battle drugs.
Battle
She says,
drugs.
everyone, are you all right?
Yep.
We're doing okay now.
I'm not.
I'm doing all right.
But
Oh my god, I cast heal
See.
on you.
so we're
It's been a few more minutes. I'm sure I can do this again. Here you go.
I mean, well, eventually, if Fuboku just keeps doing that
Yeah,
periodically,
it's
we'll be back to fall. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
so yeah. I'll address Makoto in Orcish.
Okay.
I'm sorry to wake you. But I heard someone came looking for me.
Oh yeah. In
met
Orcish,
with them?
oh yeah, someone came for you. It was pretty late. It was a couple of hours after you guys left and went to the manor. I think they said something about wanting to duel you, Mayasu. Yeah. But I thought they were like going to attack us because they had they were wearing this stuff. I thought they were with the Joyo, the Gokudo. Yeah, those bad guys. I thought she was with the Gokudo. So I told them to get out of here. Get out of here! And then they did. They left.
You didn't catch anything else? Their voice, what did it sound like? Was it a man, a woman?
A child?
Just sounded really deep.
An
Kind
auto
of like
man? Not a
kind of
woman?
like a chain smoker, I guess. Oh, they had a magic sword though. They like took it out and it was glowing, and they like started like swinging around and stuff, and they were yelling about fighting you. I think.
Did it look like
they were
kind of
speaking-
like describe like my father's sword?
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, like that. It looked like that.
Man, Moyasu too is being real fucking blatant.
They were speaking in Saiyan, so it was really hard for me to understand, to be honest. I think they wanted to do. Actually, maybe they wanted to. No, that's the only thing they want to do. Actually, maybe they want to just pillage the place. Yeah, so I scared them off. Don't worry about it, Moyasu.
Yeah, Moyasu, I'm sure it's not-
Moyasu will just put a hand on her shoulder again and just
Smother eye.
say thank you and just look very troubled.
Yeah, I've got your back, Moyasu. Anyways, I'll go back to sleep now. And then she like puts her head down and immediately falls asleep. That's my story. Yeah.
Also,
I
then
imagine she snores as loud or louder. Just
Yeah.
pretty much. Also, the intelligence check was to see how much I picked up since I've been picking up Orcish on the side.
Yeah. You gain another rank in Orcish.
Well, this
I
is
think-
more just to see if I understood the conversation.
Yeah, you're able to follow it. So you also gain a better understanding of Orcish as well.
Okay.
Mm.
It's like put hand on Moyasa's shoulder. Want to talk about it in Orcish?
And I'll look at Kenji and respond in Orcish in kind later.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it.
Your orc way better mine.
We can work on that.
Okay.
Orcish. That is how you say okay in Orcish, actually.
Yeah.
That's canon. So yeah, you guys join the rest of Roshigumi in sleep, I assume. Taizen stays. Yeah. So Hiro is giving Taizen some drink.
I was offering to watch with Tyson and drink, and then Arata joined us, and we were
Looking for tea-based alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does Arata stay up and also drink?
yeah, there was also something else I wanted to, but I'll
Yeah, I
say
made
talk to
some-
Tyson and Heroes.
So when
and I
you
made
also
some dank matcha highball.
These are weird
when
combos.
you guys arrive, Toshiro says, I will report to the commander. Good job today, Roshigumi, but I fear that we have only found a new enemy, not only in the mayor, but also in this undead that are rising. We must be wary.
But a new ally also.
Possibly.
And
The
then
witch.
he says like to himself, like quietly, which is kind of like his actual normal inside voice, like a normal speaking voice, right?
Yeah.
I'm
It says,
being stealthy.
Is that the form that they have chosen? What?
What was that?
Everyone heard him clearly.
Nothing, Roshigumi. You may sleep now.
The former who chose?
And he turns around and goes to report to the commander.
Captain, if you know something, please tell us.
No, it is.
Information
not.
is king.
Yeah, but we're brothers. You said so yourself.
Oh my god. He when you say that, when Kenji says that, that's like the secret. That's like the
If it wasn't, I was just gonna deploy.
Toshiro turns around and he says, perhaps you are right, Hero.
What?
That woman is our ally. Yesterday, I went into town and I spoke to a contact that the Roshigumi has, a secret one.
Sam.
And that contact said that the witch is on our side. I did not believe her at the time, but after tonight, I can only assume that whatever this witch is doing or planning is to, well, if it's not to help the Roshigumi or the Shogun, is at least to rid the city of this even eviler, darker corruption.
Do you know anything else about this woman besides that she's on our side?
I will tell you this. According to what my contact told me, this woman has been watching the Roshigumi since its inception.
Well, that's not unnerving or anything.
It's like 2 months ago? I mean, how old was the Roshigumi like before we joined? Like
You know,
not that old.
It is like 2 months. Yeah.
She is Shiyasu.
Shiyasu. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cocky and her did it.
And I would have to have Igaki confirm that. But yes, I believe so.
Nice, Captain. Would you like to get wasted with me and Arata?
First, let me report to the commander if he is awake, and then we shall see about the wasting.
I'm going to sleep.
And he's so when the vice commander speaks, like he is speaking loudly, like in his normal voice. So eventually, the beast like comes out of like the dojo, and he's like, "We're trying to sleep."
Shut up, the beast.
Please. He's weeping. Henry comes out and he has like a face mask on.
Throw a staff at him.
He like pulls
He's
out,
got like
pulls
a
off
cucumber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just whip like a quarter staff at him.
I cast fairy dust. Go to sleep.
So yeah, so the commander goes to speak to the vice commander goes to speak to the commander. And Hiro makes drinks. Does Arata drink with Hiro and Tyson?
Yes, but I'm not drinking like alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
I'm just having normal tea.
Okay, sure.
Kenji will drink with you. Alcohol
Okay.
drinks.
Nice.
At some point, I actually want to make up like a second and kind of walk off from everybody else and call and see if Saya is around.
Okay.
Iboku is disturbed by the Oni presence in this city. He goes to the hearth in the house, the fire,
Yeah.
and prays to the Kume for protection and guidance in this issue, in this city's restless spirits.
Yeah. Do you start up a fire in the common room, like in the fireplace? I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to heat up the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You do that. And then like people are like sleeping in the common room, like in different spots. Hanjo is sleeping by the hearth, and he like he like stirs in his sleep when you like set the fire.
Kick his ass out of the way. Move!
Get the fuck out of the way, bitch. And Katame like whines when you like pray, and then he like sits by you.
Yeah. And then I just pray and then keep the hearth lit up enough to then fall asleep by it.
Cool. That's it. So you didn't sleep by it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay awake if any other character comes and talks to me, but basically my character's just like staying by the fire, making prayers, deep in thought and everything.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Because there's two like religious forces that he's praying for guidance on: Miley followers and this.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. And you have a sigil, right? You have a sigil of Miley.
It's on my person. I'm not holding it while making these.
I know. Yeah. But you have, yeah. So you're also praying for them as well. Okay, cool.
For guidance on the
Poor Arlo.
Okay, and then Arata. So you go to talk to Saya.
Yes. While like I'm kind of like waiting for her, I quick preparation my spells to cast a widen alarm for the like the area around the common room, so it's a 30-foot instead of a 20-foot range, just to because I can.
Just to say you're paranoid.
That's gonna help. So Saya, oh shit, Miley Bard. Saya, like when you call her, you're like kind of like behind like a dojo or whatever. Like the wall like falls over, and like Saya she was like holding up like a sheet.
Yeah.
And, she says,
I also imagine when we redid the dojo, we just added more like ninja cubbies for her.
Yeah, ninja holes. You like open up a drawer and she's just like inside. You call for me.
Can I get a fork? Oh, thank you.
Sir Arata, what is it?
I wanted to first here hands her the cup of tea. I appreciate your assistance tonight.
I am merely a shadow. I do not need this this favor.
Well, everybody needs food and water, so
She like she like blushes a little bit, and then she drinks it, and then she says, "It is good."
I also had some questions about ninjutsu.
Teach me ninjutsu.
So I kind of
sorry, those puppets. What the fuck?
yeah. So basically, like, I'm not gonna make you go into it.
Okay, yeah. She says, of course, she will answer. The arts of the Shadow Clans are truly mysterious.
So would that puppeteering jutsu be of a specific clan of ninjas?
She says it is, and she recognized that ninjutsu.
What clan is it from?
She hasn't seen it in a long time. When she was young, her sensei, her teacher, told her about it and showed her it. The technique was wiped out along with that clan. It belongs to the shadow clans that served the Yomi.
The Yomi, was that the clan of the ninjas that attacked Shio, was it like Shiori? Yeah.
No, not at all. They're separate. No. The Yatagarasu are a rogue shadow clan. They never served any of the major samurai clans, but rather were mercenaries. Assassins for hire.
Well, if there's any more information you can come for figuring out who might have been the culprit of the because it didn't seem, I don't know what else you saw within the house. I'm not for sure if it was a defense set up in the house or if it was a trap there waiting for us.
This is only from my own observations, but when those undead creatures were attacking you, I was still in the manor looking through the mayor's effects.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I first sensed that the ninjutsu was being used and saw the puppets appearing. It seemed like, though, that they left the mayor and his staff alone. Instead, the mayor and his staff proceeded to lock most of the doors in the manor, including the front ones, and then allowed the puppets free reign of the manor house.
So it seems as though the mayor might have some sort of agreement with a ninja of some sort. What kind of distance could one control these puppets from? Would he have to be inside the house as well?
It depends on the experience of the practitioner. A novice would only be able to control one or two from a distance of 30 feet, but a master could control one from anywhere from 100 feet to 150 feet. But they would have to still be in the manor house.
Okay. Thank you, Saya. This has been enlightening. And so he'll kind of give her a little bow, and he's like, I'll leave you to whatever it is you do at night. Be sure to get some sleep, though.
Thank you, Sir Rada. And then when you turn away, she's gone. Commissioner Gordon style.
God damn it.
God damn it, Batman.
So yeah, I'll go back inside and kind of crash down near the hearth next to Yaboku.
Cool.
Need a nice old meat shield in my way in case someone tries to ambush us in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Me and Katame cuddling you.
Yeah.
An errata sandwich.
So Hiro and Taizen and Kenji all sit down to have a drink. And Taizen says, hold on. And he goes to the door. And he says, 2 shakes. It's time for your watch. And then 2 shakes wakes up and says, all right. And then he goes on watch. It doesn't help to get inebriated on watch, but your timing is impeccable, Sir Deki.
Oh, today has been a momentous day. I thought it called for celebration.
Yeah, a lot happened.
So, did your meeting with the mayor go well then?
Oh, it went very well.
No, it didn't.
I think the mayor and the Roshigumi understand each other very well.
That is true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like when you guys sit down to get drinks, Reina comes up and she has like changed into like pajamas, and she says,
She's got her bedtime spear.
she's got her bedtime spear. She says,
The body
It's a Kenji body pillow spearhead on the end of it.
Kenji, thank you for helping me today. I've never seen something like that. Only in ghost stories. I never thought something like that could be possible.
Well, this is the first time for me too, so it's understandable.
But you weren't even afraid. You just immediately started fighting them.
Yeah, my friends were in trouble, so I had to cut things with a sword. Or the leg that I tried. that didn't work out so well.
I wonder if the strength that you have is the same thing like my brother.
No, I got a demon in me. Yuboku told me so.
Oh, you believe Yuboku though?
He seems wise.
I mean, I wouldn't say wise.
My dad always told me that if someone got to live that long, they're doing something right.
Yeah,
And
or
he
he could just be senile, I guess.
He also survived his whole clan too, so
I guess that's true.
I trust him.
There's a difference between being lucky and being good.
If there's a spirit in me, if he thinks there's a spirit in me, I think there's a spirit in me. I don't know what spirit it is or what that means, but maybe I'll get rid of it someday.
I hope it's a good spirit.
Considering the things I've done in the past, I don't think so.
I see. Well, thank you for...
My rage has been helpful for this so far, but it's only a matter of time before I hurt some of you guys. I'm not looking forward to that day.
I'm sure you'll be able to overcome it.
I hope
you
so.
seem like a heroic type, so yeah.
I'll try. I mean, that's what it means to be a samurai, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Taizen is like, yes, here.
Yep.
The samurai who rise to the occasion. And then,
And here's the hero. And Kenji just like looks at Hero like, you know what, Hero? I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I feel like when we first met, I misjudged you because you seem shifty and awkward, but you've proven your worth on many occasions, and I feel bad. I wanted to apologize.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just doing what the Roshigumi must.
He's still shifty and awkward, Kenji. He's just more trustworthy and shifty and awkward now.
Aren't you being shifty and awkward talking to the ninja at the moment?
I'm coming to Goku and Katame.
Reina also says that she thinks she misjudged Hero because the valor he showed today, especially when fighting the ghost, she couldn't have done that.
How did you beat a ghost with a stick?
That was crazy.
The Deki ways blessed me. I know how to channel the natural energies of the body into my weapons.
Huh. Kind of like when I do this, I grip my sword and like I kind of get angry. It just superheats.
Yeah,
it's a level 3 monk ability called Magic Strikes.
Taizen was confused.
Yes. Well, the Deki name has been soiled, and I have made it my life's goal. Taizen will tell you as much. I have made it my life's goal to reclaim the honor of the Deki.
If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Moyasu will chime in here too.
Oh, Moyasu came as well for drinks.
Oh, do you want a shot, Moyasu? I made
when Moyasu shows up, he looks troubled. When Moyasu appears, Reina says that she's going to go to bed, and she puts a hand on Kenji's shoulder and squeezes it, and then she goes to sleep.
Okay, good
Yeah,
night.
so when Hero offers Moyasu a shot, he'll kind of take it tentatively.
Kenji will squeeze his shoulder back because he doesn't really.
She reaches up and squeezes his shoulder. She's like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Okay.
Just like shatters her collarbone on accident.
So Hero will offer a toast for everyone.
So, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah.
Well, Moyasu will take it and say, if you mean that in sincerity,
All of the
I wish you the best of luck, and he'll down it.
Although the Roshigumi had an auspicious beginning, I think that our days are going to turn up, and that this will be a great endeavor for everyone.
Mhm.
Here, here.
Yeah. Everyone has a toast. Nice. Yeah. And after you guys toast, Taizen looks at Hiro. Sir Hiro,
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't recognize you. You don't look
Yes.
at all like Hiro Deki.
I have changed greatly in the last 5 years.
That's true. You were a fat little baby when I saw you. You were only
It's
2 years
true.
old. You were the fattest baby I ever saw, and I had 3.
It
Oh,
is
that's
true.
fat.
My life as a privileged noble led me down this fattening of my body and my spirit. But the austere life that I lived in the woods has whittled away that fat and created this chiseled young man you see in front of you.
To be honest,
Can you all, like, when you say, you actually kind of reach over and go for like a squeeze, like,
Oh yeah, it's strength. It's strength. What's 18?
Holy
yeah,
shit.
you're as strong as I am. It's like, oh, me too. Just like,
yeah, he's a muscly boy. I was honestly worried when I heard that you had been exiled. To be honest, for you, I thought that would be a punishment worse than death. You weren't really known to be athletic or
Yes,
outdoorsy.
I think I surprised even myself with how well I fared.
Clearly, yes, I can see that now. You've really grown into a true warrior. You remind me not really of your father. He was a very cunning man, but you remind me of many of the heroes who fought for the Deki, many of my own comrades. And
Yes.
hearing you say that you wish to restore the Deki, honestly, he looks at Moyasu and Kenji, and then he looks back at Hiro and he says, is the reason why I decided to join the Roshigumi.
The Shogun knows our plights. My father disgraced our family, and he has committed many crimes upon the people, even those in the Roshigumi. But we will learn from our mistakes, and we will move on. It is a new day for Chusei and for the Roshigumi, and hopefully for the Deki clan as well.
Here, here. He says he was worried when he had heard rumors that Hirodeki was in the Roshigumi, and he didn't know like the reason why, but he heard that somehow Hiro had gotten a audience with the Shogun, and so he decided to come out along with the rest of the Yamashi of the Chusan patrol group and see Hiro for himself and gamble on joining the Roshigumi.
Hopefully a gamble that you do not regret.
He says that as long as you continue down this path, then he will happily give his life for your cause.
+1 Deki clan member.
Oh baby, oh fuck baby.
It's like nobody gives a shit about the charter, actually.
The charter is it's spiritual now. It's not legal.
But we already said she's gonna give us all our lands and titles anyways.
So now that we all are in agreement that we are pure of heart and true of mission, how about that blood brotherhood?
Blood brotherhood.
Okay.
Why does Hiro give money to
Kenji just like,
Toshiro yells from across the.
Kenji pulls out his blade. He's ready for it.
Well, we were talking about doing this.
Moyasu's hand is bleeding already.
The
All right.
is on.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna? So Taizen says that he won't because he's older and also because he doesn't feel that he's on the same level as Lord Deki.
Rada, after coming back from talking to the ninja, I'm hoping I'm catching at least some of this.
Yeah.
We'll actually join in and agree to be a part of it as well.
I
Are
would
you guys
definitely.
gonna? Are you guys gonna make
Wait,
I would-
Kyo die?
Before we do this, shouldn't we wait for Yaboku to wake up?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I would definitely
Ibuku
want
can't be a
Ibuku
blood
here.
brother. He's a blood grandpa.
I am
Okay.
a lot older than all of you.
Well, I'll go to
mean-
bed early, and then we can wake up and do it first thing in the morning. So,
Yuboku is our blood brother already, spiritually, even though he's not here.
so before Kenji goes to bed, he squeezes Arata's shoulder, Hiro's shoulder, Moyashi's shoulder. He's like, I think that's a samurai way of saying goodnight. So, good night.
As Kenji leaves, Moyasu will follow him and whisper to him in Orcish, if you want to talk, I'll do it now.
Tyson,
Okay.
but when you guys leave, Tyson's like, he's a good boy. Not very smart. That's not right.
He's average. He doesn't have a lot of experience.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of experience. And then he stays with you, actually, Hiro. And if you want, he will talk to you about like the Deki clan and like.
Yeah, I will regale him of many potentially true stories of the Deki clan.
So Tyson is actually a veteran of like the Deki clan. He was never like a major samurai, and even his family was like minor at best. He was kind of like a foot soldier samurai who fought for the Deki. He was never a general or like an officer who led the armies. But he met Darrow, and he saw you at some point as a child, and he says that your father, Darrow Deki, did do a lot of bad things, but everything that he did was for you. He did it for you and the family, the Deki family.
Yeah.
Crossing the Shogun was a mistake that cost him his life and the clan their entire life. After the clan was dissolved, all of the soldiers who were loyal to it, all the samurai who were loyal to it, were forced to find other professions or employment, basically, or suffer the same fate as Darrow. So he had to leave Juma province, and he eventually just like went around as like sort of like a sellsword as a Ronin, until eventually he became a Metsuke, and was recruited into Saito's special unit. And that was all like 5 years ago. Yeah, so he's been like just scratching his way to make money for 5 years for his family, because he also he is married and has 3 kids actually.
Back in the
Back
province.
in the capital. Yeah.
Well, in the capital.
Actually, they wouldn't be in the capital, but they would
No,
live in
they-
the province,
Yeah.
like some village in the province.
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
tells you that his home is back in Eastern Chusei, and that they were forced to leave their home and all of their goods and valuables. And they were like a samurai family, so they had like land and like money that was taken from them and given to Midoriyama.
Someday we will return, and we will return as heroes. Well, some of us will.
We will all return as hero Dekis.
So yeah, that's his story. That's Tyson's story.
I love it. That's awesome. Seems like a good dude.
All right, let's
How dare you trick him with your foul trigger?
What trigger?
Well,
This is Hero Deck you were talking about. He's a good guy.
Hey, he's a good one.
yeah, totally a good guy.
It's right in his name, Deki.
Yeah.
Hero.
The only
And then,
suspicious thing is sometimes he has thieves' tools and is real bad about hiding that he has thieves' tools.
Oyasu and Kenji.
All right.
So I'll go with Kenji to like the back part of the dojo, like the state.
All right. We're starting to form a deck.
Kenji, I'm talking to you about this for 2 reasons.
Okay.
One, you speak Orcish and understood half of what was being said anyways.
Yep.
And
I'm trying
2,
my best.
you have a good heart.
Oh, thank you.
That's great.
And I think you mean well.
I try.
Everything that's been happening lately, everything that happened with Lady Shiori and this new stranger, the reappearance of my father's sword, and just some dreams I've been having.
What kind of dreams?
Old nightmares.
Well,
Ones I wish I could forget. But no, I shouldn't. I don't know what's on the horizon for us. And I fear the ghosts of the past rise again and bring with them memories hard and dark. And that totally wasn't a haiku. Or was it?
thank God so I don't have to edit it anymore. There's one where you guys did like 4 haikus in a row. I was like, I think we'll cut out some of these. All right, there we go. Hit the quota. And he's like, well, at least this time you're not alone. You have us and the rest of the Roshigumi.
I'm glad of that.
And I'm sure.
Thank you, Kenji.
I'm sure we'll get to the root of whatever necromancy ninja magic is carrying around your dad's sword.
Moyasu kind of grimaces again.
It's kind of weird that whatever, stopped by, though. I think an assassin would just wait to kill you in the middle of the night or attack in a more
Kenji,
straightforward manner.
Kenji, that's not the only ghost in my past.
You have a lot of
But
ghosts.
let's leave it at that for now.
Okay.
I only have my suspicions, so we'll confront the problem when the time arises.
Yep. I'll be there to help. And then he does the awkward head pat when he doesn't know else.
Moyasu we'll clasp him back.
That boy
Kenji
ain't
becomes head pat boy.
right. That boy ain't right.
He's good, but real dumb.
y'all make France, and y'all gonna be Kyodai eventually.
He's basically like an 18-year-old redneck with a sword.
Yeah.
Like there's times where I thought like maybe I could do Kenji with a southern accent. I was like, that's too much.
Maybe too much. Yeah. All right, cool. And then so you guys all go to sleep, and Braxton's back just in time.
I was listening the whole time. I'm just petting my dog.
Okay, just make sure. Okay. So you guys all go to sleep, right? And when you guys all go to sleep,
We're now all level 4 too, right?
nope, you guys are still level 3.
We're not gonna be level 4 until Gen Con.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's probably just gonna be easier to be like, all right, level 4, all right, bring make your dude.
Yep. And when you guys go to sleep, the next morning, when you guys wake up, you see that there is snow outside. And the only person who wakes up to see the snow is Yuboku.
Makes sense. He's an old man.
And Yuboku, you wake up and you go outside of the dojo and you stretch and you feel great. You feel like you've had the best sleep that you've had in an incredibly long time.
Because Ra's a great cuddler.
It feels amazing. I feel like you've woken up from a long, long dream.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And a woman comes up to the front of the hut that you live in. Sweetheart, you're awake. Good. I prepared breakfast, and she has like a stew pot going, and she gives you a bowl of yaibu stew.
Let's rub it in that your wife is.
No. Yeah. So I'm eating the yaibu soup.
It feels good. It feels warm. It feels warm in the cold air because it is cold. And you look up and you can see the Esojumi Mountains, the northern side of the Esojumi Mountains. You feel relieved that you're back home.
I had a horrible dream. I was in the capital.
The capital? Darling, you've never been to the capital. That's crazy.
It was crazy. Where are our children, our grandchildren?
Oh yes, the children have gone into town, to the market. They went with your son. Can you go get him? Actually, for some reason, and she looks up at the sky, and in the distance, over the mountains, you can see that there's some clouds moving. It looks like we're gonna have a big snowstorm. I want to get them home before then.
Yes, of course. And I like reach for my cane out of like instinct.
Yeah, and you just kind of like fall and like trip, and she says, "You're still groggy from sleeping? You've been drinking too much of Lord Okamiyama. I swear."
I reach back and touch my back.
It feels fine. Yeah. And she says, make sure you put on some wolf furs. You can't just go walking around half naked.
Yeah. Okay, I grab yeah. Oh no. I put on my wolf hat.
Also, your back hair is still braided. It's just black now instead of gray.
Yeah.
And you start going into town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start following the same path that you've always taken. You walk past the hot springs that are near your house, and head towards the town.
Am I missing a connection? A connection that I feel.
Yeah. For some reason, while you're walking, you feel whole in body, and yet there is still something that feels like it's missing. When you look into the woods, you see that it's still. There isn't any animals moving or anything like that, which is very strange. And as you're moving, you see these clouds growing thicker, and snow begins to fall. And you begin to move faster, and the snow begins to fall harder and faster. And then you're running, and the snow has turned into like a full-on blizzard, and you can't see anything. Visibility is low. But by now, you've been following the path that you've always followed. And you know that for sure you're back in town. And you're running, and you run into a building in town. And when you turn and you like move away from it, you see that there's like this object in front of you. And when you rub it with your hands, it's like covered in snow. When you rub it with your hands, there's someone there, and they're frozen in place, dead.
What is this?
It's just like a commoner of the town. And then you hear in the distance the sound of swords clashing, and a familiar yell, a battle cry that your son has used before in the Yaibu tongue.
I draw my katana and run.
You begin to run towards the sound, and the snow is still coming down incredibly hard. The blizzard is just covering everything, and by now your like beard is like completely frosted over. It's hard to breathe, and as you trudge through, you eventually reach what would be the center of the town, and through the snow you see your son, and he swings his sword and strikes against something, and sparks come off of his blade as he strikes another blade, and then you hear a loud laugh, and then you see your son get smacked like to the side.
No.
And yeah, you run up, and then you see through the snow and the hail and the freezing rain a massive form, a form that grows larger as you move towards it, but much larger than makes sense. It reaches up to the sky, a giant in size, and it laughs a deep roar that moves through your body, through your skeleton. And it reaches up and holds up a 9-branched blade, bigger than any that you have ever seen, bigger than anything that has a right to be that big. And he swings it down towards the body of your son, and you throw yourself in the way.
Yes.
And the sword slashes across your back, and it gouges deep, destroying your spine, crippling you. You fall to the ground. The snow covers you, and you can hear the laughter. Your son cries out in the Yaibu tongue, "Father, no, I will avenge you!" And he stands up and leaps at the giant creature, and he is cleaved in two by the 9-branched blade. And then as your son's torso falls beside you his legs far, buried deep in the snow, far away. The life ebbs out of him. You reach out your hand to grasp at his hand, and it is cold. Cold as if there was never any life in it. Frozen. And the snow covers you. And then there's only whiteness. And then you wake up. You wake up to Hanjo. You wake up and Hanjo is like waking you up. So Matsume, it is morning. Are you all right?
A nightmare. Another nightmare.
Boku overslept all the way to 7 a.m.
I've not blessed my dreams as of late.
Oh. Well, the vice commander prepared some coffee, and I brought you some breakfast. He gave orders that those who went to the banner yesterday should get some extra sleep since you came in so late. And then he gives you some breakfast.
Thank you, Hanjo.
Of course.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever relived your biggest failure?
Hanjo says he just doesn't have enough experience. His biggest failure probably doesn't compare to any of the stories that the rest of Roshigumi might have.
That is a good thing. You have nothing negative that makes your sleep restless, haunts your dreams. Hopefully, I pray that you never have to experience that.
And he says, this dojo is quite nice, but I feel like there's something in the walls. Some of the others have been complaining about strange dreams as well. And then Makoto walks out of her room and she's like, damn, that was a good sleep.
Woo! Sooner we are out of this dojo and out of this city, the better for all of us.
It was just Makoto in a pile of skulls with like a Mad Max crew of orcs.
Woo! It's Oriyama! Woo! No, I'm sure her dream is like her burying her father the moment she freaking lands on this.
Yeah, that's true. Gets off the boat, gets into town, and she's like, your father's dead, girl.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like I'm super refreshed and had a good dream though.
No, I'm saying like if she has one, that's her nightmare.
Well, I mean, orcs do die a lot, so I guess.
True.
The commander brings everyone out, and he kind of just recaps what happened the last night, and notably the vice commander isn't here. He prepared coffee and then he went into town right away.
He's gonna miss
Maybe he
the
went to
blood
go
packs.
talk to his contact.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then the commander says, what does a Roshigumi should do? Because in his opinion, the intel that Hiro and Moyasu were able to find was key to fighting the Gokudo. It seems like they're using that brothel. It seems like they're using that brothel in the Red Light District as their base in the city. If we can disrupt it and destroy it, they'll be able to drive the Gokudo out of the city. Perhaps we can even find their home base in the province itself. But we need more information. The basement entrance is good, but we need to know more about the layout of the actual floors of the brothel, as well as how many soldiers they have in there, and any key personnel that we must save.
We just gotta sell Arata into prostitution and then have him map out the area while he's in there.
Or, I could just cast Pest Form.
Yeah,
actually,
there's three of us. I think they can go into pest form, and
just 3 mosquitoes enter the complex.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do things that fly.
And then
A fleet?
A cat.
And then-
We can meet cats.
Yuboku, did you report on the like the Dorminion stuff?
Yeah, I would have reported it.
And then the commander says, however these Dorminions are gathering, it must be somehow related to this figure, the Red Priest. Finding him will be the key to discovering what these rebels
Or her.
are planning. And then finally, I have dispatched the vice commander to continue speaking to our contact in the city. There are these ritual circles. There may be more of them in the city. If we're able to uncover them, perhaps we can... If only we had Murakami. Maybe he would know what to do in this situation. Can't tell on that, I suppose. But more research is needed.
Kenji, you haven't told us
What haven't I told
what
you?
you heard about Murakami. Have you?
What did I hear about Murakami? Like I'm not
He
even caught.
tricked
I can't
on-
remember.
He tricked on the Heavenly Spear like it was nothing. Well, the Heavenly Spear got injured fighting.
Yeah.
Then there was no Murakami body.
Yeah, I think Kenji revealed that. Reina's not gonna be super thrilled, but Kenji's all about like.
Reina was there when you guys found out, and she was not super thrilled.
No,
Yeah.
I
It
assume
was
she,
just the
prob-
rest of the party didn't know.
she probably wanted to keep this on the down low, but Kenji's real big about this honesty amongst the Roshigumi thing.
And then
For stuff like this, like
Hero is too. It's really important to Hero.
and then Sato says, if no body was found, it could be possible that the Tanada have taken Murakami hostage. They could be torturing him. Find out more about the Roshigumi.
Or he might have been able to escape.
Murakami has been tortured his entire life, it seems, based on the stories I've heard.
And then Kaoru says, I'm sure Sir Murakami is still alive.
The fucking Deki tortured him. That shit.
Whoop.
That did happen.
Sorry.
Totally not Hero's fault, though.
Also, something we've kind of spaced on that just isn't a huge detail. How's the baby doing? You know, the baby we raised.
The baby is okay. It's just very sad because its mom is dead and it has to, be taken
Listen,
care
the
of.
baby is on watch duty tonight. He's a Roshigumi. He needs to start pulling his weight.
Oh my
Exactly.
God. Oh my God. Basically,
Boku has whittled him a sword.
Kaoru,
It's a rattle of spikes.
Kaoru, Tomoe, and Reina have been taking care of the baby. And also Midori has as well.
You see, the whole reason I moved on to Saya is because I'm baby style.
Yeah, Saya is not on baby duty.
So
Saya's too busy doing ninja stuff.
I think
we should-
Arana also just wants to know the secret ninja arts.
Yeah.
I think our best lead might be to take out the Gokudu. We have the most information on them so far of the
Plus,
three major.
we can
Okay.
see.
I don't think we have enough information about the undead. What's going on?
Plus
So
the,
I think we should deal with the Gokudo first.
the
You guys
Gokudo
could,
might also the Gokudo might also intercept with some of the other two as well, or intersect.
And
You
it
guys
might
could
also give us access to other means to move out of this dojo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We take
You guys
over
could
the-
also split up to gather information.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because once you guys get enough information on the commander says that you will need all the Roshigumi to conduct a raid on the Gokudo base. So gather information first, and then they will plan the raid.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'm willing to go out and gather more info on the Dominion
Yeah.
Rebel.
Hero and I are welcome back at the.
I think that I should probably go with Yuboku there since I can actually speak Dorminion.
I should
Oh
probably
yeah,
go-
that's useful.
I should go with Yuboku because the Gokudo still want to fuck my shit.
That's
like
true.
one buddy
I think
cop
the
mission
butterflies, we
again,
pretty
Hero.
much have to keep waiting until the witching hour, or maybe I guess we
The
can
witching hour. Yeah.
pre-hunt the bones.
Hmm.
I'll have Katame smelling for bones as we're searching.
Yeah, do the bones have a specific scent to them?
It seems like you can't tell that there's like a scent to it, but Katame seems to be able to tell something's fucked up with them. Actually, if you hold the bones to like any kind of like animal that's around, like a normal animal, like a horse or something like that. Like you guys have some horses around. If you hold it up to like a horse, it like
Yeah, I still have my horse.
it gets away from it. It's unnatural. It does not like it.
All right,
But
so
Katame does not like it as well, but
Hmm.
seems to like put up with it and have like some kind of understanding.
So we might be able to use
Taxes.
Katame to seek out these circles and try to reduce the amount of undead showing up in the city, and we're able to figure out how to get rid of the person who's doing this.
Damn.
Okay, cool. So Hiro and Moyasu are gonna go together to the Gokudo, and Yuboku and Arata and Kenji are gonna go check on the Dorminians some more.
Yep.
Okay,
In 2
cool.
weeks.
Cool. So okay, good. That's good for me to plan. I'll do some planning. And this is what I want to end on. So Yuboku, Kenji, and
Arata.
Arata. I knew it was Arata, but I was like, did I already say Arata? It's like,
Arata
Rebecca.
Kenji, Arata Boku, Arata Muyasu, Arata Hiro, Arata.
You boys go into town, and you guys are like walking through the like marketplace district. And Yuboku, do you have like the sigil out or anything like that? Like the sigil of Miley?
As we're asking about it,
Yeah. Did you like show people it, or do you like ask people about it or anything like that?
If you're uncomfortable with it, I can take it.
And cherish it, keep it forever.
Please.
I'm not comfortable with it. I don't. I guess I could ask people if they've seen people with these medallions. Yeah, that'd probably be something I'd be doing.
Yeah, so like some of them are like, oh yeah, some of the foreigners like hang on to those, and even some like Chuseians also do. It's interesting that they like, practice that religion. And then you like speak to someone who like sees it, and they're like, the meeting is here at this time, and it's like in like an hour or two, like during the day.
We're gonna go to
And they give you a location in like an alleyway.
There, we're getting shown.
We need to be dressed.
What? You have to wear shirts and shoes. What the fuck?
Oh,
So no pants. Got it.
Well, Kenji's
I meant like in cloaks or something.
He says you should dress well. You're going to church after all. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I look down at my winter clothes and I'm like, I'm in my best.
And then swipe away. At the same time, Kenji. I mean, not Kenji. Fuck, I'm so tired.
Arata.
Moyasu and our boy.
Hero.
Hero walk towards the red light district, and it's during the day as you guys walk towards the red light district. And as you guys are walking, like Hiro and Moyasu, you guys are just like talking about like, all right, so we're gonna go over to the brothel, and then maybe we're gonna find a way in, and then you hear fighting in the street, and like one of the brothel doors like breaks open, and a Gokudo is slashed and thrown across the street and lands on the other side of the street. And another Gokudo like comes running out, and he's like, "No, please!" And a person in a cloak steps out of the brothel and is carrying a sword. And this person swings a sword, and like this weaponized wind like flies out and slashes across the Gokudo who's running away.
Oh shit! Moyasu was trying to pick up ladies.
And then a bunch of prostitutes like run out of the brothel, and like one of them like bows to the warrior with the sword. And Moyasu, you can see that the sword is glowing of energy and has runes on the hilt. And the warrior like steps into the street and then turns their head and sees Moyasu, and then reaches up and pulls back the cloak and throws it off.
God damn it, Gavin.
Layers within
No.
layers, Moyasu. What should be fit Moyasu?
Femasu.
I have to see Mayasu's rival.
Aratasu.
Amaterasu.
Arata has been taken.
Jesus
yeah.
fuck.
And
Okay.
and Moyasu, I finally found you, you bastard. Now I'll get my vengeance. For me and your mother. Dun, 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 dun,
Shiori?
Moyasu just steps forward and unsheathes his sword. Everyone faces a reckoning, Rumi.
dun, dun.
Wait, isn't that
God,
your sister?
They used to be roommates.
Next time on Sengoku 2. Y'all gonna fight.
Yeah, it's definitely Riven.
Oh, yeah. It's just Weeb Riven.
It's Weeb Rivet. Good. I'm glad that you guys could tell it's Rivet.
Kevin's been working on this for a while.
For like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
As how much I actually have to pay for the barely contained titties.
Well, that's just what sells.
That's the only way to move with the wind.
Correct. All right. So that is it for session, and that's the cliffhanger we got.
So I'm guessing Moyasa's dad is Lee Sin then? Seems like a...
Wait, what? Is Lee Sin really?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
In the lore, I don't think.
Not in the lore, no. I'm just thinking if we're just picking lead characters, I feel like that'd be good.
No, yeah. I think in League lore, like Riven is like Riven is an outcast from not Demacia, the other evil country.
Noxus or whatever.
Noxus.
Yeah.
And a Noxus warband killed all of Yasuo's like tribe, basically.
She killed my master.
Oh, okay. Riven
My
did.
family.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
maybe
in Sengoku 2.
Things are a little different for this.
Yeah. That's why my backup character is a Mumu.
that'd be an awesome backup character.
I think my backup character is just gonna be Mekachugo again.
I did like that idea when you posted it.
My backup character is what is it? Vel'Koz, just a tentacle monster.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm playing Nami. It's gonna be difficult, but I think it'll be worth.
But, you don't make it work.
I feel like someone has straight up done that.
See,
Like
the
a
interesting
mermaid
thing
on
is,
land.
if I die in this duel, I'm fighting my backup character.
That's fair. But then the rest of the party is gonna fight her. There's no way to be like, you killed Moyasu. Welcome to the Roshiku.
Yeah.
Well, unless she talks to Kenji first.
Now, if Kenji found out that she killed Moyasu, he'd be like, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
God damn,
Cool.
Kevin.
Got him.
Guys, we
Fucking
still
got him.
have yet to do the Blood Brothers swear. We keep putting it off.
We keep putting off our blood packs.
Yeah. What else too? No, it's Ruby. It's Ruby Shimizu, and she's here to fuck on you.
And that's the end of our 9th session. Thanks for watching. Usual shilling stuff. You can find us on Twitch doing the live sessions at /SaltInSorcery. And we also have a podcast called the SAScast, SAS Cast. You can find that on Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher. All right, bye.